is your content at driving traffic to your website? If your answer is not that great, then this video is for you. Hey everyone, this is Hiren Joshi, and in today's video, I will be sharing 5 content marketing hacks that will help you to 10x your website traffic. Sounds exciting? Let's get right into it. And we all know that content marketing is a powerful weapon in your overall inbound marketing strategy. It can drive awareness, generate leads, establish trust, and increase traffic to your website. At Digital Honcho, we look at content as an essential part of every marketing initiative because there lies your brand's ability to tell a story that will captivate its target audience. It can provide solution to their pain points, can drive a lot more engagement, and position your brand as a thought leader in your industry. Well, there are a lot of options available where you can apply content marketing strategy in your overall digital marketing campaign. You can apply with your weekly and monthly blogs, email campaigns, ebooks, social media copy, SEO articles, white papers, and lot more. So here are 5 actionable content marketing hacks for anyone who is interested in 10x their website traffic. Number 1, create a kick-ass content calendar. Creating a content calendar is a great hack towards a strategic success. Content calendar is a shareable resource that everyone on your marketing team can access and use for content marketing planning. A right and a proper planning will always help in making your content marketing campaign successful. And it also provides a visual display of what, how, and where you will be distributing your content throughout the year. So for an example, I use this particular content planning and distribution template to plan my content marketing campaign, which is basically divided into 4 tabs. Whereas tab number 1 is more of defining your goals, where you actually mention what is your overall content marketing goal and when would you like to reach this goal. Just mention, whether it's 3 months, it's gonna take you 6 months or even a year. So just mention that into this box and what are the biggest challenges you are facing to reach that goal. Well, it can be lack of resources, competitors, or a lack of creating a creative content. Right? Now, since we are talking about the goals, I have actually specified the goals into 4 different parts, whereas it is reach, act, convert, and engage. When you say reach, it is actually about increasing your brand awareness and visits to your company website. And then you have act, where you're increasing the audience interaction with your content on your company-owned media platforms like blogs and other social media properties. And then you have convert. Convert is all about increasing conversion rates from leads to sales. And then you have engage, where increase long-term customer engagement and loyalty leading to the repeat sales and advocacy, where cross-selling your existing customers to the new services you have got. And you can also be a little more specific in terms of numbers, where you can mention the number of visits, subscribers, and leads that you are aiming to achieve in your quarter 1. And very important part is hours you will be spending, weekly or monthly to achieve that goal, where it is very important so that you and your team gets a clear idea how committed you are towards your goals and targets. The next tab we have is about content SWOT. So here you need to define your strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Probably you are the right guy, or maybe you can share it with your content team and your social media team who takes care of the competition analysis and overall market research. So here you need to mention your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities you have got, and the threats you have. Now, once you have defined your goals, you understand, you have done the market research, you know your brand very well, you know your strengths, you know the opportunities you have got. The next step is to start creating a content. But for that, you should also know the different type of content you will be creating. So this tab will basically help you to identify the different types of content you have got. So overall content has been divided into 4 parts. You have text, image, video, and audio.
So under video, you can create how-to videos, webinars, vlogs. You can go live stream on Facebook, Insta, and other social media platforms. In audio, you can create podcast. You can have interview podcast. You can release audiobooks. So there are a lot of content you can create. Considering text, image, video, and audio. And the next step, which I call it as a 3R content plan, which is creating it for the right people, the right content, and distributing on the right time on the right channels. So when you talk about the right people, here is the audience segment, for whom you are creating this content. So just for an example, it is for the pregnant women. And then you have the right content. So right content includes, their interests, their behaviors, the type of content you will be creating, whether it's an infographic, whether it's an email content, it's a video, webinar. So just mention what is the type of content you will be creating. And then the topics. So you can put a couple of options for your content team, or probably if you are creating a content. So write it down, the topics you have in your mind. And then the right time, the right channels where you will be distributing this content further, like Facebook, Twitter, blog, YouTube, LinkedIn. And you can mention some other platforms as well based on your requirement. If you're creating, say, podcasts, then adding Anchor or maybe Spotify, Apple Tunes, would be the best choice. This is how you get an overall idea about your content planning and distribution. And this will actually make life easier for everyone.
And believe me, this effort will help you produce consistent flow of content that in return will help you to achieve your overall marketing goals. So here's a takeaway. You can download this content marketing template worth $90. You can download it from the link somewhere in the description. I'm giving away this free of cost so that you can make your content marketing campaign successful. Let's move to the next hack. Number 2, define your audience and reach them. We were discussing about creating a content and distributing it further into different platforms. But in order to know what type of content you should produce to drive traffic, it is equally important for you to understand and learn more about your current and potential target audiences, who they are, how they are different, and the best platforms to reach them. Doing this exercise of segmenting your current target audience will also help you to reach out and find out the new set of target audiences. Let's start with analyzing demographics. Group your audience's members by their age, gender, demographical locations, income, family size, and other factors. You need to dig a little deeper. Of course, with the insights and the data that indicates their preferences and their behaviors. And these indicators will help you to create a data-driven personas and customer avatar, which will then help you serve up a relevant content to their relevant target audiences. I have a separate detailed video on how to create buyer persona and customer avatar in case you might be interested in checking out that video. That brings us to the hack number 3. Create evergreen content. Once you have segmented your audience, now you will be able to develop a content which speaks to each of their segment as effective as possible. To know what your potential customers want, try researching about your competitors, check industry blogs, forums, and social media groups to see what type of content your prospects are spending time with, what type of content they are sharing with others, what they are talking about, and what they are asking for. For example, if a new prospect is visiting your website, at that time, your content should be more focused on building a brand awareness and presenting your company as a trustworthy experts. At that time, think of how-to guides, ebook, white papers, show some of your recent case studies and customer testimonials. And at the other hand, content for your current customers should focus more on building and expanding your current relationship and affinity with the brand. Perhaps here you can focus more on webinars, specialized discounts, and comprehensive guides. Don't forget to follow and subscribe me, as my next video is on how to create an evergreen content. Let's move on to the hack number 4. Diversify your reach. According to a study by Content Marketing Institute, on an average, a B2B marketer use 13 marketing tactics. If you're only creating a one kind of content like a weekly blog and promoting it through one channel, say Facebook, then you are losing out the potential impact of your content. Utilizing the right channel for the right content and targeted to the right audience will help you to generate a good amount of traffic and a qualified leads. Facebook is the most well-known social media channel, and YouTube is good for video-driven content like reviews, tutorials, and short inspirational videos. Whereas at the other hand, LinkedIn and Twitter are more appropriate channels for B2B interactions. And the platforms like Instagram and Snapchat are great for reaching out to the millennials and the younger part of the audience. Understanding what social media platforms best fit for your particular need will help you to reach out the wider audience with your content. Number 5, we have be consistent. Consistent content engages customer. Being consistent with your content doesn't just mean that you are publishing regularly. It also means that you are maintaining consistency with your voice, tone, and quality. A content calendar can come as a big help in terms of planning consistent distribution. And these things can hold your team accountable to a clearly defined schedule, prompt the content sharing ideas, and it will fine tune your content distribution. And having a consistent content plan will likely give you leg up on your competition. Along with these 5 hacks, incorporating accurate SEO tactics to your content marketing strategy can do wonders for your organic website traffic. And don't forget to analyze and improve on your data points. So these were some of the best content marketing hacks which I think will have an impact on your website traffic. I would love to know your thoughts in the comment below. To learn more about SEO and content marketing, don't forget to subscribe this channel and like this video. Thank you everyone for watching this video. That's all for now. Till we meet again. Peace.